sparing no one and leaving no place. These creeps are present everywhere. From cameras recording the unbelievable encounters to filming creatures that are impossible to ignore.
Subjects that are in your backyard.
Hang on to see the world of cryptids that remained hidden until now. This is what happened to a man when he saw a dog man in front of him, stuck in a weird way, as if it was in some kind of trouble. Nearby, there were woods, and maybe it came from there and was heading back. In this eerie footage, a strange creature caught on camera might just be an imp. Some say it's the ghost of a former traffic enforcer, still doing his job after being run over by a drunk truck driver. Wonder if he gets any spirit overtime pay. Here, a man reaches towards a muddy cliff, only for a dirty, eerie arm to appear from the dirt and grab his hand. Before he can react, his dog lunges at the creature but is yanked in by it. I don't know if it's legit or not, but let's just hope that dog got a treat for bravery afterward. This driver was cruising down a quiet village road late at night when he spotted something strange lying across the road. He decided not to step out of the car to check it out. Finally, a smart move. But what that creature was still remains a mystery. Guess we'll never know, unless someone dares to go back. In this bizarre video, a guy appears to be releasing something that looks like a dinosaur into the wild. Yeah, you read that right, but what is it really? I honestly don't know, and I'm not sure I even want to. If you have any idea what's going on here, drop a comment below. Trail cams often capture interesting animal moments, but this time, something unusual was caught. The rake! It was slowly moving deeper into the woods, probably living somewhere there, but it never appeared there again, which itself is a mystery.
Two subjects that are in your backyard.
Correct.
Another trail cam captured the rake again, but this time it was even scarier than before. The twist was that this time it wasn't in the middle of the woods, but near a resident's yard. Luckily, it didn't go inside and instead turned back to the woods. Otherwise, something really bad could have happened.
They're shiny eyes and they're not human. They're 100% not human.
Imagine you're driving down a deserted road late at night, and suddenly, a scary creature appears. This actually happened to a man, but the creature crossed the road in front of him and walked away. Luckily, the creature didn't see the man, or with those long, scary legs, anything could have happened.
No mames, mira!
Scary experiments by scientists somehow end up showing themselves, like here, when this strange animal appeared in front of this man's car. It looked like a hybrid of a goat and a pig, since it came from the woods, so who knows, there might be a secret lab.
No.
While these bikers were focused on their race, out of nowhere, a strange humanoid creature appeared in front of them. The creature instantly ran away, leaving the bikers completely shocked. Maybe next time, they will think twice before racing in the woods. After the woods, cryptids have started appearing in public places too. Don't believe it. Have a look. These strange cryptid creatures were hiding behind the cars when the man spotted them. Maybe we should be prepared to deal with them, because you never know where they might appear next.
How you doing?
This one's pure nightmare fuel. Two buddies near Browning, Montana, spot a man creeping out of the woods with an unsettling gait. His voice? Creepy enough to freeze anyone. Luckily, they didn't stick around and sped off from there. Late night walks hit differently when you come across a weird, depressed-looking creature sitting at the bottom of a staircase. This man's quick thinking caught it on camera, but things got spooky fast. with glowing eyes and an unsettling stare. The cryptid started moving toward him. Needless to say, he ran for his life.
No compró combinación con cabra, no mames, güey.
While exploring a tight cave in the Rocky Mountains, this guy found more than just rocks. When he was recording a video of this tiny cave, a pale, creepy, alien-like creature emerged from it. Bent and moving awkwardly, maybe the cave was too cramped for this little weirdo.
No, sí. A ver, dale. Bájate, eso chupacabras, güey.
Residents near a university campus got a huge surprise when a 10-meter-long python was spotted crossing a quiet road late at night. The massive snake was still roaming around, as confirmed by locals. Talk about an unexpected roadblock. Guess it wasn't waiting for traffic lights. So, apparently, this creature with hundreds of tentacles is roaming the street. But honestly, it looks more like something from a poorly made monster movie than anything real. I mean, seriously, you can almost see the person hiding inside trying to make it look scary. Nice try. But it's more laughable than terrifying. What are these creatures? Are they shapeshifters? Or is there something even darker at play here? Honestly, I'm not even sure I want to know. Just looking at this gives me the creeps. No comments from me. I'm too freaked out to even process this. On a lonely highway, bikers stop to witness a pale, lanky figure moving in slow motion, completely unfazed by their headlights. Whatever it was, the vibe here is just unmatched. Honestly, if I were there, I'd have zoomed away faster than anyone. In November 2019, a biker in Bangalore caught something bizarre. A headless woman strolling down the road. As he turned to check again, she vanished into thin air. Paranormal deja vu? Looks like this biker's GoPro has seen things. A TikToker exploring an abandoned convent in northern England came across a bizarre sight. A small group huddled in a circle, motionless and unresponsive. Imagine driving alone in the middle of nowhere, only to spot a tall figure in a shawl standing right in the middle of the road. I would never get out! But this guy did. And when he grabbed the shawl, there was no one there. Guess the only thing that was real was the confusion. Definitely not the roadside companion you expect on a quiet night. In this found footage, a group of boys exploring an abandoned house might have gotten more than they bargained for when they come across a possible Wendigo with creepy features. The footage ends there abruptly, leaving us wondering about what happened next. Some claim the boys are still missing, but who knows if that's true. Anyways, this one's got the creepy factor. Imagine being stalked by a monster in a dark, decaying house. Ever seen an alien out of breath? Well, in this video, that's exactly what happens. In the middle of a road, an alien sits there, gasping for air, like it just crash-landed. What's going on? Who knows? But one thing's for sure, seeing an alien struggling for breath is a whole new level of strange. Something shocking got caught on a trail camera and left everyone shocked. The footage featured a creature zooming across the frame, looking eerily like a velociraptor. It was smaller, but the speed and shape left them wondering. Could it be a real-life dino? What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Entering an abandoned house often brings the fear of encountering a scary creature, but when a man entered, a dark figure welcomed him strangely before hiding in the corner in fear. It's unclear whether there was something wrong with the man or if the creature was acting strangely. A group of friends was driving back from the club when they were chased, not by a police officer, but by a humanoid figure that was almost matching their car's speed. They didn't know why the scary figure was chasing them, but suddenly, it turned and headed into the woods, and they escaped safely.
Bro, I know he's too fast, bro.
Who's there?
Late at night, it's already alarming if you find out someone is chasing you. But for this woman, it was even scarier because the one chasing her was a creepy humanoid figure. Luckily, she kept her nerves strong and made it out safely.
Who's there?
Who are you?
A man was waiting for his friend when a scary girl suddenly appeared near his car. Her look was extremely creepy, as if she wasn't alive anymore, and she seemed to be trying to get inside the car. It became even more mysterious when she suddenly disappeared. This man's dash cam caught something spine-chilling on a quiet back road. A shadowy black figure darted across the road on all fours. Too fast and eerie to be an animal. Could it be a stray dog's restless spirit? Or something more sinister? The guy hit the gas like his life depended on it, and never looked back. In the middle of a stormy day, a snake decided the road was its runway, until a car gave it a rude wake-up call. Flattened but unbothered, it sped off to the roadside. Moral of the story? Watch the road no matter how scaly you are. This trail cam footage is the stuff of nightmares. Late at night, a creature crawls out from the bushes, human-like, but not quite right. Its eerie movements and zombie-like vibes are chilling. Then, the video cuts off. Was it a prank or something not from this world? In the Blue Mountains of Oregon, this Sasquatch sighting is giving Patterson-Gimlin vibes. With its long arms, massive shoulders, and realistic fur reflecting sunlight, it's either the real deal or the hoax of the century. It looked real because a person wearing such a heavy costume would have been unable to walk. This bizarre creature is in someone's garage, tearing posters like it's redecorating in the weirdest way possible, and it kept looking around as if checking if anyone noticed. Honestly, this is one moment where I'm too creeped out to make jokes. Let's just hope it stayed in the garage. So, this shadowy figure is crouched behind some trees, barely visible, and just when it notices the guy filming, he bolts. Can't blame him though. Who wouldn't run if a dark, mysterious creature was eyeing them from the woods? Definitely not a game of hide and seek I'd want to play. Imagine you step outside your house and see a creature you've only heard about. Late at night in Yellowstone, a strange creature was caught on camera, and honestly, it gives off major werewolf vibes. Some say it's just a normal wolf, but with that eerie gaze and that shadowy form, I'm not so sure. Either way, I'd be heading out of there real fast.
Oh God, was that an alligator?
This couple was driving down a lonely back road when something darted out of the darkness. She almost stopped, but felt a strange negative energy, so they kept driving. With no one else around and no one stopping, it's still unclear what they really saw. Definitely a moment to trust your gut and drive away fast.
Oh God, was that an alligator?
Who says only humans have spirits roaming around? Check out this wild video of a shadowy donkey pulling its cart as a spirit. Guess some animals don't know how to retire either. This donkey is still working hard in the afterlife. These fishermen were in total shock when a pale woman with long hair suddenly emerged from the river shore. Talk about a nightmare. I'm thinking night fishing might be better left to the brave, or the clueless. Either way, I'm sticking to daylight hours. Ever seen a cryptid in action? Well, check this one out. It's causing chaos in a residential area with its bizarre features. A bipedal creature with long legs, tiny arms, a small wagging tail, and a freaky triangular head, with everyone screaming. It then runs off to save its ears. What else is left to discover about this thing? This backyard CCTV caught something straight out of a horror movie. Two animals ran and jumped over the fence. But here's the shocking part. They turned to dust mid-air and fell. What even is that? Nature glitch or what? In Brazil, a farmer caught a massive anaconda blocking a dirt road. As people stopped to film, the snake didn't hold back, charging at their cars with full fury. Guess this one's not a fan of paparazzi. So this guy's neighbor just stands there every night across the fence, not moving an inch. Super creepy, right? At first it seems like a human, but who knows? Maybe it's just a hyper-realistic statue set up to scare off criminals. Or maybe it's just a neighbor with some strange hobbies. Either way, I'm not sticking around to find out. This creepy, alien-like creature was caught on camera in a swamp in Varginha, Brazil. You can see how it covers its face from the flashlight. With shiny skin, glowing eyes, and a humanoid lizard vibe, it looks like something straight out of a creepy movie. Wouldn't be surprised if it's thinking, seriously, not the best lighting for a debut. CCTV footage shows a strange figure running on all fours around a property. It looks like a mix between a human and a dog, and people can't quite decide what it is. Maybe a cryptid, or just someone with a weird midnight run. Whatever it is, it's definitely creepy. On July 23, 2011, two boys heard strange noises on their farm and decided to investigate. They discovered a creepy humanoid creature hiding in a barn loft, its pale face and small eyes sending them running. Is it a cryptid, alien, or something else? Well, one thing's for sure, that it's enough to give anyone nightmares. During a night drive, a driver spotted two men in black suits with briefcases on a dark road. As soon as they saw the car, they ran, only for the driver to notice more men lurking nearby. Behind them, a UFO lit up the sky, and a leader in a deer mask appeared holding a stick. Well, if that's aliens trying to blend in, they've clearly skipped the how to camouflage class. This truck driver from Canada got more than he asked for when he spotted a giant, upright creature near a remote industrial site. The dash cam captured the beast, estimated at 11 to 13 feet tall. Standing still before it quickly vanished behind the trees. Cameras are now set up around the site, so who knows what they'll find next. This strange bipedal creature was caught on a Romanian security camera recently, moving in an eerie, unusual way, with its head tilted upwards. The footage has sparked some serious debates online. Is it a creature we don't know about, or just a well-timed hoax? What's your take on this one? Drop a comment below. While coming home late from work, this man saw a creature in front of him that looked like a character from a sci-fi movie. I'm talking about the dog man. Luckily, it didn't see the man, or else we wouldn't be watching this clip right now. The nice weather, lovely surroundings, and a good bicycle made everything perfect for this boy. But then, out of nowhere, a hairless monkey jumped in front of him. Luckily, they didn't collide with each other. But when he looked behind, there was nothing, which turned everything into a mystery. This scene was like something out of a sci-fi movie. A stray dog was casually strolling and then suddenly changed into an old man. Within seconds, the old man turned into a normal person. Only one creature could do this: a shapeshifter. CCTV is one of the finest inventions. Like, you can capture anything behind your back, whether it's a human or a skinny humanoid creature. This one was caught in Mexico's small town, but it was never seen again anywhere. Going alone in the woods late at night is often a bad decision, and this man's choice proved to be just that. He encountered something in front of him that was terrifying. I'm talking about the rake with red glowing eyes.
It's been unfolding for months. It's going to continue to unfold.
Unaware of his surroundings, this worker was heading towards the woods when his dash cam captured something that, if he had seen it himself, he would have never gone there. I am talking about the Bigfoot.
It's been unfolding for months. It's going to continue to unfold.
Do you believe in river monsters? If not, this video is for you. The giant monster didn't fully come out of the river, but just getting so close was enough to scare anyone. It was spotted in a river in Canada, but then it disappeared, and no one ever found out where it went. Whether it's the woods or a playground, it's never a good idea to go anywhere in the middle of the night. But this boy still went there only to find that he wasn't alone. There was a giant, scary humanoid figure on the top of the slide, but went into the woods after noticing the boy's presence. Going through woods late at night shouldn't be the first choice, as this man did the same thing, and in front of him was a strange, glowing figure. Surprisingly, it just vanished from there, but what exactly it was, we may never figure out. Imagine hearing strange noises coming from your yard, and then, out of nowhere, someone knocks on your door. This is exactly what happened to a man. When he opened the door, he was face to face with the scariest figure he could have ever imagined. I hope next time he won't open the door in such a situation. Have you ever seen a giant python crossing the road? If not, take a look. This giant python was crossing the road in Florida and heading into the woods, leaving everyone who saw it shocked, as no one expected anything like that. A motorcyclist was exploring the woods when something appeared in front of him that forced him to turn back immediately: the rake. Luckily, before he could go deeper into the woods, the motorcyclist saw it. Otherwise, we might never have seen this video. These professional bikers were taking a shortcut through the woods to reach the event faster, but a dark, strange creature shocked them when it appeared out of nowhere. It tried to jump on them, but they managed to safely get away, and I guess they'll never take that shortcut again. In the small town of Columbia, while everyone was asleep, a strange, ghostly figure was strolling around. They would have never known about it if the CCTV footage hadn't recorded it. The scary part was that the figure, shaped like a woman, quickly transformed into a ghost anytime. Who knows? It might still be there among them.
Oh, frick.
Going alone to the middle of the woods is never a good decision, because you never know what might appear. When this boy reached there, a scary humanoid figure tried to grab him. Luckily, he escaped the sight, and I am sure he would never go there alone again. If you feel strange noises while camping in the woods late at night, leave immediately. A group of friends didn't do that, and out of nowhere, a giant, scary skinwalker appeared in front of them. It tried its best to catch them, but luckily they managed to escape. This man was driving on a deserted road late at night, fearing that a paranormal entity might appear. And the scary part is, what he feared came true. A terrifying witch appeared in front of his car. He had the chance to leave, but he didn't. Then, what was expected happened. This man was never seen again. A man parked his car near the woods and was observing a cow grazing on the grass. But he wasn't the only one there. A skinwalker nearby was also eyeing the cow as its dinner. The man got scared and left immediately. But if you were in his place, what would you have done? The woods are a place where any unusual happening can be expected. While the man was peacefully staying there, he noticed a strange glowing object. It seemed like the glowing object was the tentacles of some creature, and the twist came when it suddenly disappeared. If your house is near the woods, you should definitely watch this video. Recently, a man in Dallas, Texas, had something strange captured by his CCTV camera. A creepy giant creature was passing by his house, and according to him, it was the Bushman. While traveling through the woods, the usual fear is that a wild animal might appear. But for these tourists, an even scarier scene happened when a strange humanoid figure appeared, approaching them with the help of a stick. It hadn't gotten close to them yet, but suddenly, something charged on them, and after that, no one knows what happened.
İnsan bu ya. İnsan üstüne geliyor.
If you're driving near the woods late at night, be extra careful. Anything unusual could appear, just like what happened with this traveler. While heading towards the mountains, he saw a giant, tall, humanoid figure standing in a corner of the woods. He was lucky it didn't rush on him, or else anything bad could have happened. After watching this CCTV footage, you might think you've seen a scene from a sci-fi movie, but no, it's real. You can clearly see a man barely managing to escape from a giant, long-tailed creature. Maybe these cryptids have come closer to us, and now we need to be extra careful. A farmer went to the fields early in the morning to enjoy the fresh air, but suddenly, he noticed a strange figure. It was moving quickly, but it wasn't clearly visible. It seemed like a witch, but it was unclear what she was doing there. And now, let us move on to our subscriber pick of the day. 4 years ago in Brazil, locals captured a bizarre insect-like creature with needle-thin limbs and a snake-like tail slithering through the streets. Each sighting made it seem creepier than the last. Real or not, just imagine that thing crawling towards you. Just kidding. Sleep tight.